Filipino culture and Filipinos are really just starting to get their foothold in mainstream like entertainment and mainstream culture. It's just the coolest thing. These are all products, ideas, creations that Filipinos have spearheaded. Definitely support them because they're just super cool and they're Filipino. Mabuhay and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tez Milan. I am a Filipino-American creative. I collected all of the things that I bought the first year of my YouTube series, the things that I purchased but then never opened. Last year got so incredibly busy and so crazy that I ended up not being able to open a lot of the amazing things that I purchased. These are the things that I saw online, that I saw on social media, that I was like, well, A, I gotta support my peeps, but then also B, just they're so cool and they're so entrenched and connected to the Philippine nation and the Philippine spirit. So that's why I want to share all of these amazing things with you. None of these things were given to me. None of these things were gifted. I purchased every single one of the things that I'm about to show you. I'm going to start with, gosh, I don't even know where to start because all of these things are so amazing. I'll actually start with Silviana. She makes these beautiful custom wedding dresses connected to the Philippine culture. I saw her put out this really cool turno that was actually inspired by Zendaya, because this is one of the first products that I saw come across my social media feed, mostly because of Filipina on the Rise. It came in this beautiful bag, this Silviana bag. It actually can go on top of my outfit. I've asked her if she could possibly add a little bit of bling here, so I think that that's gonna happen when I go out to visit her in Seattle. This fiber is made by artisans in the Philippines, and it's made out of pineapple. It's insane. There's this whole page about where the fabric comes from, how it's made, and how you're supporting the artisans who created this particular piece. The next thing I'm gonna open is, my little half brother is full of halves. Not only is he my half brother, he's also half Filipino and half Singaporean Chinese. Because he's significantly younger than I am, he told me that he does a lot of gaming. I am not a gamer. I will admit that I am not a gamer. I know nothing about that world. One of the first Filipino voiceover artists for gaming was giving out autographed pictures of her character in, I guess, a really popular video game. This is a game that I guess is like popping off and like just one of the biggest games since ever. It's called Valor? What is it? Valorant. That's the name. Valorant? I was like, well, I gotta get one. So I got one for my brother for his birthday last year. And then I also, of course, got myself one because I wanna support her and I wanna have this piece of history, you know, in my collection. Vanille Velasquez. She is this young voiceover artist. And what's really, really cool about her is that I saw on her website that ever since she was 10, this young lady has always wanted to voice games. I mean, she just knew from the gate that that's what she wanted to do, and now she is doing it. She is the voiceover artist of Neon, and she signed it, I think, during a Comic-Con of some sort or something. This is the signed picture. It's so neat. I mean, that is her character. Thanks, Vanille. I hope to meet you one day. All right, next thing I'm gonna open is this really cute thing. I am just scratching the surface on Philippine culture, traditions, superstitions. When I saw this little plush toy come across my Instagram feed, I was like, what is that? My sister and I, when we were little, we would always have like little my sister really went on the whole like plush thing. And I actually got 2 of these because I'm gonna gift her one. This is from Creatures of Cuento. And this is their first plush. The reason why this plushie is so dang cool is because, like I said, I got 2. I can't just do one, I got to have 2. Look how cute she is. She's like still, like she's got her wings wrapped around her and she's in this plastic. This is called manananggal. I know I'm butchering that. Sorry, I'm still learning Tagalog. The manananggal is a type of flying, self-segmenting aswang. So an aswang is like a creature who's usually associated with like dark stories of the Philippines, sort of like Brothers Grimm, where you're like, ooh, that's a scary story. I better not go into that gingerbread house because that lady's gonna bake me and eat me. These stories of aswangs are meant to frighten children so that children don't go off and do dumb things. So this particular aswang is a creature usually appearing as a female, because females are just like badass like that, whose body can separate, leaving the bottom half of their bodies behind while they search for their next meal. The manananggal will perish if she cannot rejoin her body should someone find her lower half and sprinkle salt on the split. The most recognizable manananggal is one whose body separates at the torso, flies with bat-like wings, and has fangs to feast on its victims. Different regions of the Philippines have their own versions, some with wings, others without, and various appetites for different human organs. And here is the doll. She's wrapped in her little bat wings, and you open it up, and this is how it works. So her body splits in half. Splits in half. And then she leaves this part somewhere hidden, probably in a tree. And then this other part flies around, and that's how she goes and nourishes herself. We all gotta eat, right? And eating is really important to Filipinos. So sometimes people get like really serious about it, and this is how serious they get about eating. Attach and then detach, attach and then detach. And then she flies around. They have a disclaimer on their website, and I'm gonna read this thing to you. Due to the nature of the plush, these are not suitable for young children. I'm gonna send this to my sister. I can't wait to hear what she has to say about it. I think she's gonna dig it. I dig it. Who knows? Thank you, creatures of Cuento. This is definitely something that is very special to the Philippines. What's next? What's next? What's next? Yes, Jeanelleats. I had the amazing opportunity to meet Jeanelleats, this huge YouTube food and travel star. She's Filipina. I got to meet her last year in New York City, and I was like, I totally fangirled. And I told her, I was like, I'm gonna fangirl, I'm so sorry. She's like, don't do it, don't do it. I'm like, I know, I can't help myself. She was super cool, super chill, and we had a really, really lovely conversation. And now we've been like chatting online, which is like, oh my God, it's like a dream come true. I saw this last summer. She was like, I'm dropping some merch. And especially because this sweatshirt, this hoodie that she came out with, it is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Okay, here, check this out. The front of it is just all kinds of goodness is happening right here. It's all food. So there's like, I don't know if this is like tea or coffee, and there's like this butter thing and toast and like eggs and stuff. It's so cute. And then you pull the hoodie up, and it's got the cutest little toast on the inside. It's just so cute. It's got eggs on the elbows. Thanks, Janelle, for having this like really cute merch. It's so adorable. Yeah, it's adorable. Being a writer, I really dig on like magazines and books and all kinds of like awesome literature. There's two magazines that I want to point out that I purchased that I'm super excited about. The first one is Filipino. I follow them on Instagram, and their stuff is so cutting edge. It's so edgy and really like takes the identity of being a Filipina to like a whole other level. They came out with this several months ago. The quality of the magazine is really incredible. Look, they've even got food in there. Oh, yum. And everything just looks glossy and chic. And like I said, cutting edge, just very, very cool. Here's the cool thing about Filipino. Filipino is a queer-led independent media platform building bridges across creative subcultures in the Philippines and Filipino, Filipina, Filipinx diaspora. Yes, yes, yes. This is like modern day, hey, you wanna know about our culture today? This is it. Then I saw this. And I saw this first online, and I was like, what? And I mean, like, look at this. Look, it's so vibrant. It's so colorful. It's like, this is my spirit. I mean, like, all of these colors are just, it's like, yes, yes. If Filipinos were to grace the cover of Food and Wine, this is the way we're going to do it. Not, oh, we'll just be like, you know, dark and ho, ho, ho. No, we're going to stand out, and you're going to want to buy this magazine because of us. Oh my God. When I saw this, I freaked out. So I didn't know where I was going to be able to get an actual physical copy, because getting copies of magazines is not the easiest thing to do anymore. I was at the Whole Foods, and I was like, there it is. So I picked it up, bought it, and now I read through the whole thing. There are restaurants that I want to go visit now. There are people that I want to go interview. There is food that I want to eat. I mean, come on, like everything that is in this article, specifically about the Philippines. Look at this Pinoy pride. It's like so vibrant, so on point with the spirit and the energy of the Philippines and the Filipino people and the way we love and eat food and share food. Like food and wine, you hit it right on the head. Nail, head, hit it. Two last things that I want to share. And I don't know where to start because they're both amazing, but I think what I'll do is I'll start with the like heavy thing, like literally physically the heavy thing, and then the lighter thing that's, yeah, and I'll kind of end that way. A friend of mine who was in the class about Filipino culture and history that inspired this entire series that got me going, maybe I should do a deeper dive into my heritage and my culture. She was in this class and she reached out to me and she's like, Tez, you need to interview this guy. And I'm like, okay, well, who is he? And she was like, he's a photographer who just put out a book. The book is about the Philippines and you have to interview him. And I was like, okay. So this gentleman by the name of Jacob Mance, he is based in the Philippines. He's not Filipino and created this book about the Philippines. Okay, I have a story to tell you. I opened this, like the reason why it's not in a box is because I was so excited to get this and open it because this is the first publication, the first run of this beautiful, beautiful book. And I got it in the mail. I opened it at my dad's home and he wouldn't give it back to me. He stole the book from me. My dad stole this book from me because I would watch my dad flip through it and he'd be like, oh yeah, that's the stone that I used to hang out on. Oh yeah, that's the cowbow that I used to, I mean, like there are these like photos of like Philippine life. My dad was like, oh yeah, that was me. That was totally me. Oh yeah, this was the jungle that I used to walk through to go to school. I mean, like that, stuff like that. And I know that these photos are taken all over the Philippines. And I have a feeling that there's like kind of no way that my dad was actually in these actual places because I feel like Jacob would be going to like some remote places in the Philippines. Just the way that it made my dad feel like he was back home again. And what's really cool is that the name of this book is Homelands. I feel like I get an insight into the motherland, you know, in a way that's not just fussy and picture perfect and commercial. I mean, like this is like the real life stuff. And what's really cool is that my friend told me that he did this book so that he could help Filipinos reconnect to the land, to their country. This book was made for me. Essentially, but people like me, not just me, but obviously not just me, but like people like me who are wanting to get a clear picture of what their country is like that is raw and beautiful and honest and uplifting. Jacob, yeah, this book is incredible. So I think you can still get editions of this. I think he's going to do another run. I'm going to find out because I'm going to interview him. So excited. If you need something for your table that represents the Philippines, or if you just want something on your table that's like gorgeous, this is the book to do. The last thing that I want to share with you that I got last year, this really beautiful piece of jewelry. Again, because I'm extra, I ordered all the pieces of jewelry that were available in the collection at that particular point in time, because what happens is that this artisan, this artist, this crafts person, they put together a design, they put it online, and it sells out within like a day. It's crazy. Like these things sell out so quickly because they're just so beautiful. I purchased everything in the collection. I think she actually had like a bundle that you could get. So I got that bundle that has everything in it. Maharlika does these crowns, and they're based off of the star that is in the Philippine flag. And you wear this crown and you are suddenly like a goddess. And I'm so excited to finally be able to open this and share this with you. These are the earrings that I got. Oh my gosh. Earrings, amazing earrings. This is the body chain. I mean, and the quality is just so incredible. I think these two go together. Yeah, because this one feels heavier. So I think this is the body chain and I think this is the bracelet. And then I got this crown. What's really neat is that a lot of people who purchase these, they wear them for graduations. I think I've seen them on people's walls. They wear them for Halloween. They wear them, you know, just to feel amazing. That's when I'm gonna be wearing it. These crowns are just so, so cool. And they represent the Philippine flag and the Philippines so extremely well. And it's so light. mean, it's just like, I mean, how could you not love that? Yeah, Maharlika, crushing it. This, so beautiful. If you see these on somebody's head, it's her. That's her. That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching me unbox all of the things that I got last year to support Philippine businesses and Filipinos and Filipinas and Filipinx, people who are just creating, creatives. If you've got some products that you like that are of the Philippines, let me know. Leave them in the description bar down below. Leave them in the description bar. Leave it in the comment section down below, because I would love to learn more about what is being created, what is out there, what it is that I can do to support my fellow Philippine creatives. Keep on creating, and know that I'm going to be out there supporting you. And I would love to share it with people that end up watching these episodes about my little Philippine product hauls. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Take care. Till then, paalam. Goodbye.